Hey, riding with Brendan. Thanks for tuning in for another show. I am back in Romulus finally at the Shielded Souls Clubhouse. Thanks again for having me, guys. Glad to always come out here. You guys are always doing good stuff. I am here. I'm going to go around the table and let you guys say who you are because All right, guys. Hey, riding with Brendan. Thanks for tuning in for another show. I am back in Romulus finally at the Shielded Souls Clubhouse. Thanks again for having me, guys. Glad to always come out here. You guys are always doing good stuff. I am here. I'm going to go around the table and let you guys say who you are because I'll fuck it up. And, yeah, and what your role is in the club.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to correct you already. We're in New Boston, not Romulus, though.
Oh, my bad. See?
You can edit that right away.
Where the fuck we go? Right off the bat. Right off the rip.
Take two on this?
Right off the rip.
Yeah, okay.
It's all good, though. But, yeah, I'm Indian Mike. I just help handle a lot of online stuff, promotion stuff, anything PR
TV,
I can help
radio,
with.
magazine.
And anything around the house I can help with, so... Yeah,
I'm Bogie. I'm a probate here. They've been probating me for about 14 fucking years, but they said pretty soon I'm going to be a member.
Pretty soon.
If he plays his cards right.
Another 10, 11 years, we're going to
I'm working hard, man. I'm working hard. I am. I'm trying, but they're ball busters.
Yeah.
Right.
This is our friend, Nick Dow. Go ahead,
Yep,
brother.
I'm Nick. Basically, what you guys would consider a hang around, getting acclimated into this club, finding out what they're all about. Been here for probably going on 2 months, showing up to their open bike nights. Great group of guys. The things they do for charities are awesome, absolutely stellar. I really still learning about the club, so I got invited to this. So
And that's
Surprise.
what it is, you know, Nick is just coming around and going, I kind of like it here. Let me see where this goes.
Right.
Hang around a little bit
Yeah,
more, a
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit more. And eventually, some of the guys are going to go, hey, you've been hanging around a while, you ready?
Yeah.
And he's going to go, yes or no. If he says no, he's still
hanging around,
still
yeah.
hanging around,
Yeah.
still welcome.
Yeah, and that's it to see if you're a fit for the club, and the club's
Yeah.
a fit for you.
Exactly.
It goes
Pretty
both
much.
ways.
It's got to be a fit
Yeah.
for all of us.
Yeah.
You don't want to be jumping all over the place, you know. We want to like you. You want to like us.
Yeah.
If not, it don't work.
Yeah.
We know.
Hellboy?
I'm not quite sure what I do. They just let me hang around, you know, and I follow everybody else.
Hey, hang around, Hellboy.
I'm a road.
We got a lot of roles.
Right on.
I have the privilege to be a road captain, which
Okay.
is very rewarding for me. As much as I love to ride, and these guys, we have a lot of fun that way. We just come back from some big trips. We've had a great summer. You know, we've been safe. Everything's went very well. I'm also the mother to all probates and mops, is what we call it. Which is that role is I help them through their probationary period.
Yes.
You know, as far as, you know, like you said, answering questions, you know, make sure they're on the right path. We don't call it dads. I'm not here to kick them in the ass. You know, I'm here to, you know, just keep them moving in the right direction. You know, and again, help him acclimate, you know, the probates
Yeah.
with the club.
Similar to a sponsor for
Pretty much.
club,
I've been doing it for a minute. I'm also a liaison to a lot of the outside people
Yes.
from the club,
Okay.
which I enjoy that very much.
A lot of
you
the
know.
other organizations.
Yeah,
Veterans,
I'm the contact guy, you know,
Thank
so, and then we go from there, you know.
Okay.
So that for me is very rewarding too.
Yeah.
You know, just being a member of the club itself is, you know, pretty big for me.
Yeah, well, sure.
It's a great bunch of guys, man. We do a lot of good stuff. You know, yesterday was a big prime example. We got called really quick. We didn't have a whole lot of time to put it together, but it fell together really good. We helped a little boy celebrate his birthday. He has a little autism and things like that, but he's in our backyard here. And some of the other members got wind of it, and we put it together really quick.
Very quick.
Great turnout, you
Oh, I
know.
heard about
Very
this.
great
Overnight,
turnout.
it was
Yeah.
a couple of guys, you get a couple members together, go buy the kid a present, go see
Yeah.
them. Turned into hundreds of people
Yeah.
showing up.
Yeah, we had,
overnight.
Yes.
What is
Overnight.
it, 120 bikes, Shrek, right?
It's not bad.
Anybody that didn't know,
Made his day.
we got Shrek hanging out behind the camera.
Yep.
He's the guy doing the Facebook Live.
Paige folks,
You wanna see behind
her mother on watching this right now.
Oh,
Kids' mom's watching this.
all right.
Oh, so watch
know,
the F
well,
bombs.
Hi,
Hey,
Tucker's
Mom.
Hi,
mom.
kids, mom.
So yeah, he
Tucker
Tucker
was his name.
He,
Okay.
Yeah.
It looked
Turned
like
into
he had a
quite
great time. Yeah, 120 bikes
Yep,
plus
that's
a
awesome.
a Jeep club. Had some really sweet lifted diesels and stuff rolling up.
Some crotch rockers rolled through
Yeah.
and did higher, you know, rev limiters.
Yeah, so he's probably an ear to ear.
You never hit
grin.
the rev limiter on
The
my
kid just
bike.
wanted.
I'd grin right now.
Oh,
I'm an
yeah.
adult.
Well, that was me. Yeah.
Kid
I'm
just
the same
wanted
way.
a few motorcycles and maybe a few trucks. Ooh, thank you, sir.
Is that the probate?
That's our probate.
That's
Yep.
probate.
Want something?
I'm good. Good.
Want something?
Well, you shooting something?
Oh, yeah, we'll have a couple shots and I'll have another one of these.
All right, what kind of shot?
Tell them the top shelf stuff.
All right.
Hey, I'm in the right room. All right, cool.
What do you want?
I'm good with the Mountain Dew, man.
A couple top shelf shots and a couple Coronas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah,
You're having probates.
yeah, right.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But it started out just, he wanted some bikes and some trucks or something to be able to, drive by for his birthday. And next thing we know, we got hundreds and hundreds of people
It
all
just-
showing up for
yeah.
this kid. And
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we are, when it comes down to it, truly about.
From talking on a Thursday night to, yeah, cool, man. Send a couple guys over.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's helped the kid out. It just, once we put it public.
Yep,
it
made
just
some,
went-
posts,
it
and next
just
thing
went
we know,
fucking
oh
insane.
my lord, it just,
And that's the biker community.
Yeah. Yep.
You know,
Exactly.
on those days, everybody gets along. And we talked about earlier, I don't understand why we can't get along every other day.
Mm-hmm.
We're all heading in the same direction, we're all riding motorcycles, we're all trying to help the community. I don't get the bullshit, man. I really don't.
We're
We're all
not.
welcome here. I don't care what patch you're wearing.
Right.
You mind your manners in our house, you treat this house with respect, we're gonna treat you with the same respect.
Sure.
You're welcome here. I don't care who it is.
Oh, my sister just got here.
at the house or
Yeah,
out
she's at the
loud?
front door.
Oh, nice.
Is she pretty?
Did they let her in?
I don't know. It's my sister. I don't know if they let her in. Just ask where I am.
All right.
So, let's take a time out for
Okay.
a quick second. So, all right, well, we're back. My sister Sue's joining us. First time you've been on camera, eh? With the podcast.
Yeah.
Right on,
Hi.
man. Sweet. So,
Glad to have
sorry,
you.
we forgot where we left off. I think.
Was I talking? You got to cut me off, man. I'll
We
get
was
going.
telling lies?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Well, we were
Not
talking
sure what
about.
lie we were on.
Yeah.
Right.
My turn
I think
to
we were-
lie or whatever. Yeah,
I think we were talking about. You were saying that every patch is welcome here as long as they're
Yes,
respectful,
yes,
and that's the way it should be.
And exactly, that's the thing is, I've been at this a long time, Hellboy's been at it a long time. And I never understood why the clubs can't get along. We're all heading in the same direction, we're all doing the same thing. We're doing good things, you're doing good things. I don't get the animosity, man. It just, I'll never understand it till the day I die.
Well,
I
I'm
won't
spoiled in
understand
Lansing. I'm spoiled in Lansing. We all seem to get along,
Yeah.
help each
Well,
other out.
yesterday was a prime example. Like Bogie said, all these people that ride bikes, it's been my experience that bikers are the most benevolent people that there is. They'll jump on a dime to help someone. This was a little boy,
Yeah.
They all went out of their way, to do this. Whether they agree with us or not or whatever,
Doesn't matter at that
hey,
point,
we all
right.
locked
It's all
arms,
about the
man.
kid.
It was a beautiful thing, to me, and we had a little pretty good ride over,
Yeah.
and we shared that. And then, to be a part of some, a kid, hopefully they'll remember that for a very long time.
Yeah.
and,
Oh God, he will for
Well,
sure.
you got 120 some bikes and
Yeah.
trucks that are
Yeah.
involved.
Oh,
That
really
kid's gonna
over-
remember that
Yeah.
until
Really
he's 60
overnight,
years
yeah.
old.
They'll be
He
in
started
college
out
going
with,
this one time for my
Is it okay if
birthday.
we do this? I'm like, on Thursday night, I'm like, yeah, make it happen. Next thing I know, it's like,
We made it happen.
holy shit. Every patch, just about every patch out there come through this house, whether they want to admit it or not.
Right, yeah, exactly.
We've had every patch, just about every, there's a couple missing, but we've had almost every patch
And
come
for the
through.
most part, we get along with everybody. We get some oddballs here and there that just, want to puff your chest kind of guy and doesn't know what we're truly about. But you know what? It's okay. We're here to educate. So
So that brings me to let's bring us to a good point. Some people are probably like, what the fuck are they talking about? So Shield Souls is an LEMC, which is Law Enforcement Motorcycle Club. Doesn't mean they're all cops.
Yeah.
Just means
We're
they
LE based.
yep.
Right. So why don't you explain
Yeah.
it? Bobby?
People will ask, like, they'll come here for the first time and go, well, you're all cops. Do I look like a fucking cop?
Right.
And they're like, well, it's a cop club. I go, no, we're LE based. What that means is we allow cops in our club. We have a Fed in our club that worked for the NSA. Is that what it's called, NSA?
Yes.
Did cybersecurity for all of the Southeastern Asia for the military. Where's he gonna go? There's not a lot of homes for him,
Yeah.
This is his home. A guy that was a military police, this is a home for him. A guy that's a cop, he ain't writing you tickets on the fucking corner. It's not that guy.
Yeah.
We're not those guys. We're LE based. We give the LE a place to come, a home to come to.
Sure.
If you're a good man with a good lady behind you, and this is for you, then we're for you. You know, come on by.
We respect all the walks
Yes.
of life.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's a club, there's a motorcycle club for anybody, for all walks of life.
Yeah.
To say, and it's not all that dissimilar from Christian clubs. Like
Yeah.
they're Christian based, but well, the ones I were, you have to be Christian
Yeah.
involved, right? You can't be in there like ALC. But you know what I mean.
Well, yeah,
So-
that would really twist it up a little
Yeah,
bit.
because
there.
because to your point, I've heard when I first came here, however many years ago, and the first time I was here, I thought you were all cops, and I was looking at them like, I sure fucking don't look like cops, right? And then I think
I know you came. Yeah, I think I was your first contact
Yeah.
here, and
I'm like, you guys are all
you were a
cops.
little nervous, and now I'm just like, you want a shot, dude? You want a beer?
It's
You
an
know.
undercover. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it is. So we don't look like
Yeah.
cops, but
Thing
you
is,
just never
you know-
He's got the evidence before they slam me down on the table here and handcuff me.
You know, we
Seeing
all like
5'10".
having, we all like
But
having a
you're
good
right,
time
you know?
and stuff,
Yeah.
but no, we don't want anybody walking then back out that door, crazy drunk and everything like that. No, you're not gonna get pulled over, but we pride ourselves on making sure all of our
Yes.
patrons
Yes.
get
Yeah.
home safe.
And
Even if we're driving them home ourselves, we want everybody to get home
Yeah.
safe because the world we live in, it's crazy out there.
And I don't think that's different from almost all the clubs that I know.
It's not.
Right?
It's
They
not.
all want you come in to
Right.
support them. They
Yeah.
want the best
We're all
for
heading
you.
in the same
Exactly.
direction, man.
So I guess I don't get it. I mean, I guess certain clubs I can get would never want to be associated even by accident with an LE, right? Because that
Yeah,
would
well,
be bad for them.
We
but,
get that, but
So if we drop the LE,
Right.
did it change who we are?
No, right,
It didn't
exactly.
change who we are one bit.
No.
We're still the same men, we're still the same women in the same club, doing the same thing.
with
It
the
doesn't
same
matter.
beliefs.
It
Yeah.
just allows those people that have no home to come here.
Sure.
Again, I won't say who he is, but we got a guy who was very high in the feds, very high in the feds. He ain't fucking with you. He ain't looking at your stuff. He ain't looking you up online. He don't give a
he has,
fucking rat's
he has
ass.
bigger things
He's
to
not-
worry
Doesn't
about than
fucking
that.
care.
One of the funny things I saw online, I think we were talking messaging back and forth on one of the event things. Somebody's like, "Oh, they're gonna be in the parking lot writing down license plate numbers." I'm like, "Get the
Hey,
fuck out of here, dude! I
right.
fucking got way better things to do than that."
And you know
right?
what? And we'll allow you in if you're doing what we're doing. If you're looking in the same direction, if you're following the same road we're following,
You got a good
wanna do
heart.
what we're doing. I don't give a fuck where you came from.
Yeah, exactly. And you should.
I don't care.
As long as that's what being the club brothers are about, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep. This is type brotherhood here.
yeah, and hang around Nick's gonna learn about
I
it.
was just
Yeah.
gonna say, and that comes right back
That's
down
why
to
I
hang
invited
around
him in.
Nick. Why you hang
Because he can
around?
tell you from the outside in.
Yeah,
what
for
goes
sure.
on here.
Right.
Yep. And you guys do a plethora of support group stuff. Like today,
Oh, yeah.
even
Yeah,
there's
we
an
got
event
some-
with
we
the
got
Downriver
something
Vets
going on
today.
right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
Downriver Vets today. That's why we couldn't record in the club, which we would have normally done on the stage.
You're in the green room right
Yeah.
now.
So we have lots of bands come through and play our clubhouse. So you're looking at our green room right now where it gives them a spot to come back, relax in between sets, gather themselves, hang out, and then they go back out and rock it some more.
Bang groupies. No, sorry. Not an LA house.
Well,
True enough.
Well, we'll stick to that. We'll go with that.
we're gonna plead the fifth.
We'll go with you.
I don't want to know the stories back here, right? You guys keep that to yourself.
We cleaned the table.
Yeah, oh yeah. No black lights allowed.
You weren't fucking on the table, were you?
No, Rachel hasn't been here in a while.
Started there.
Sorry, babe, if you're
It's,
watching.
it's all good things here, man, and we're just trying to help people.
Yeah.
We deal with My Cookie Project, which is
She's been on my show.
Oh, really?
with,
I
the,
missed that one.
with the
We
special
just-
needs adults, children.
Yeah.
I call them kids, but when the special needs kids age out of school, they're 26 years old
Mm-hmm.
when they age out of school. Where do they go? Sit in their mom's basement and watch fucking TV and play video games? They go to My Cookie Project. They learn how to bake. They learn how to run a bakery. They learn the hygiene of the bakery and all the things that go along with it. It gives them a sense of purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And they sell the best cookies in the fucking world.
She was on when I was
absolutely
here
out.
last time for the pig roast.
Yeah.
I had her
Yeah,
on. So if you want to
awesome.
go back in the, what do they call it?
Archives?
Bowels of history. The
Almost
Brian
a year
McLaren
ago.
show. Yeah.
So
There was I put her on with the Larry the lawyer and cookies. So that's you can learn more about that there. And that is an awesome
we
program.
actually just did an event last weekend with them
Special
with the
Olympics.
Special Olympics kayak races.
Yeah.
And if you go back to the Shielded Souls Facebook page, there's tons of pictures and
That
stuff of
is
that, and that's always a
absolutely
great time.
my best day of the year. I mean, I have a lot of good days in the year, But when I get to go down to the kayak racing once a year, it's absolutely one of my best days of my whole year. I don't
yeah.
give a fucking birthday, Christmas, fuck them. That's the best day.
Nice.
You know, you go down there, and you ain't seen some of these kids in a while. It's been a year since you've seen them. But when they see you, they're like, and they'll talk to me like I talk to them. Hey, motherfucker.
Yeah.
These are young adults, right? I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
They don't want to be treated different.
No.
They want to be
for sure.
treated the same.
Yep.
And it's one of the best days ever, man, to go down there for the kayak racing. It's one of my best days ever.
That's awesome,
We
man.
just had it, and I'm still bragging about it.
Good, man. I'll have to check it out for sure.
Special
Maybe I'll put
needs,
some pictures up.
Special needs children. That's what we're about.
Yeah.
We have one-offs, which I call, like a guy down the street here a few years ago, fell off the catwalk at work, broke his neck. We don't know him, he lives down the street, but he's in our community.
Yeah.
Somebody attaches to us and goes, can you help him? He's out of work, he broke his fucking neck, he fell off the catwalk. Yeah, we throw a benefit,
Yeah.
1 day deal, here's 5-6 grand, have a good day. If you need
Best of
anything
luck to
more
you,
from
yeah.
us, let us know. We call them one-offs. He's not gonna need us forever.
Right,
You
sure.
know, Down for veterans, we're forever. My cookie project, we're forever.
Yeah.
We
My,
work Victory Gym.
Special Olympics, Victory Gym, we're forever.
Yep.
We're forever together. And,
And it's just growing.
yeah,
Yeah, I know. So I have.
we're not dickheads.
No. Not all of you.
Well,
Hell, some of us.
Yeah.
I've been called a dickhead once or twice, I
Yeah,
guess.
everybody here
You know,
has.
the glue to this is, it's very, you can turn it into a parody if you want. It's real easy to do if you're a clever guy. But the brotherhood and respect that we show one another here is the glue that holds us all together.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, and it grows, it goes from there. You know, and the respect that we offer other people. You know, we want to I guess, view this in a kind of a different light, where we're good men, we're dads, grandpa. You know, those are the most important things to us.
We have history.
You know,
Yeah.
you know, we're
That's
not
behind us.
perfect men, but you know, the cornerstone of what we do is, you know, again, and Bogie leads the way on that. We're very benevolent. We don't say no to nobody. You know, like if there's something that is in our wheelhouse that we're capable of. It started off with veterans and first responders.
Sure.
But as
all
it
fine
went along, you know, the kids, like I said, it's just growing and growing and growing. And there's something to that. It makes you get it back 10 times over. It's hard to explain until you've been a part of it.
Well,
you know, until you
get it.
have, you know, it's very easy to be selfish in this life, you know, and just do for yourselves and, you know, step on everybody else. It doesn't happen here.
Derek.
Yeah. We don't.
you gonna edit that part out?
No. I'm gonna crank the fucking volume on that one.
But you know, it's like, when I first joined, when I was probating, and you're gonna hear this a lot as well if you ever decide that you want to probate with
He's a
us.
hang around.
Yep. So, but you guys all preach, you get what you give.
Pretty much.
That's all walks of life. When that's your career at work, your brothers in your motorcycle club, or your family at home, you get what you put in.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you put in the love, you put in the effort, you put in the devotion,
You know,
you get it back. I get it back with my family, and I get it back with this family.
Yeah.
You know, Hellboy was right when he said, you know, you give and you give, but you'll get it back when you don't expect it.
Yeah.
And when COVID hit, we were fucked. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't open a clubhouse, we couldn't do our steak dinners, we couldn't do our band nights. We still got to pay bills. It's like, fuck, you know, 'cause we got some money in the bank, but that's dwindling.
Yeah.
You know, what are we going to do? And then without saying a word to anybody, not putting out any force to say we need help, all of a sudden checks started coming in from different organizations around the state,
That's
around
awesome.
the country, to say, here's $1,000. Thank you. You know, why did you send to us? Because you need help. You know, they reached out back to us from what we did, and we needed help. I mean,
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
closed. We couldn't. We still got bills to pay, but we couldn't open the fucking doors. Like, what are we gonna do? If we're not here to help the other organizations, who is?
Right.
You know, and these other organizations reached out and gave what they could to keep us afloat through COVID so that we could do what we continue to do.
Good karma. Karma's a real thing. Comes
Absolutely.
around.
Hell yeah, it
To
is.
what he said, it comes around.
You
It
know,
comes around.
And you know, as far as you know, we're an MC. We respect the traditions and honor the things that have come before us. We want to keep all that part of Americana alive.
Absolutely.
You know, without without the nefarious aspects of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As
You
we're
know,
drinking
everybody has
Mexican
a different take on it, and you know what they do. But I do believe, even some of the worst clubs, they're still good people. Dude. They still, they still want to do. They want to do what we do, you know, and we see it more and more. You know, and I don't know. I'm not saying we're leading the way, but you know,
They have homes.
we're doing what we do, and a lot of people seem to, if they won't out loud, at least they respect it to themselves. You know,
Right.
so.
I'm fortunate enough that I get to see.
Across the spectrum.
everyone and everything.
Yeah,
the whole state of Michigan,
Yeah.
pretty much.
and the humans behind the patch, right? And everyone I've met has been amazing to me so far. Right? I mean, I'm Switzerland when it comes to anything, but it's
true.
And you guys have been always amazing to me since the first
You've been
time I
lucky,
came
brother,
here.
to have that view.
Yeah,
You really have.
I have.
I've
I'm fortunate.
I've watched your call it a career.
Yeah.
You know, with your podcast and where you started before the podcast with the magazine. You've come a long way. You really have, and you've had a view that a lot of us don't have. You've seen all sides of it.
Yeah.
You know? You've seen all sides of it, and you know what we do here.
Yeah.
That's why you're here today.
That's it, man.
Glad
It ain't
to
because
have
of
you,
free
man.
alcohol, because he could get that anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, a little bit.
Wait, it's not free?
A little bit about
I,
this.
re-
you
I
get
already,
free alcohol
don't worry,
anyway.
I already got on the probate on that one, man.
Right on.
I handled it.
A little bit about the event today that
Yeah.
we're having here today.
Yeah.
They reach out to us. A young lady who was a veteran lost her life in an unfortunate car accident.
Okay.
It's one of them
If I
things,
see 'em.
man. You know,
Thank
and
you.
she leaves behind 5 children. You know,
Army vet.
Army vet. You know, and so when we were asked, you know, to play what part we can, you know, in this to help her and her family, you know. That's what we step up and
5
do,
kids,
you know,
man.
5 kids. You know, me and Bogie went to her funeral, which was one of the most tearjerking. I mean,
I
it was
bet.
awful. You know, and worst day of their lives. And so, what little bit that we can do, you know, we're trying to, you know, help them any way we can. You know, we combine our love with motorcycles, and again, with the traditions of an MC, and still be benevolent to all of our community and all the people around us. You know, that we're able to help. You know, and we're glad to do it. You know, it's something we look forward to doing.
So you're using highbrow words like benevolent. My
Well,
fucking audience doesn't. We'll put a fucking little.
Hey,
So we'll break out the Webster dictionary and break it down for
I
everybody.
just learned it
here.
myself, so I wanted to use
Word of the
it.
day. Word of the day. Toilet paper. Benevolent. So we'll put a little definition here for me and the rest of the people.
Hellboy, what did I tell you about those big words?
Yeah, I know. We have a gym a teacher that's a club member, and he does it to me all the time. You know, so I'm picking them up from him. So, but again, you know, the membership again, all walks of life here. You know, we got you know, every economical thing that you can imagine, from CEOs to worldwide, you know, businesses to, you know, guys that are.
I'm just a dirty welder.
Yeah, you know, we're there's no, that doesn't distinguish us here. You know, everybody's a brother, whether how deep your pocket is. We don't care about that.
And that's the best part of a
It
club,
is,
right?
it is.
I mean,
it really is. You know, you come together under the common goals and bond, you know, and you bond from there.
load 2 wheels and.
You know what?
Giving back.
It's an exciting life. You know, if you ride, people that ride, they understand that.
Yeah.
You know, it's for us. It's almost kind of a disease. You know, we want to ride too much. We forego everything else to jump on that bike.
Wait, I was supposed to go to work today?
Yeah.
Just step in, I guess. I kind of know where he was at. We could be, him and I, arguing back and forth, right, about whatever it is. We're brothers.
Yeah.
And you step in and go.
Then all of a sudden
you
guys-
say
yeah,
something
yeah.
and go, fuck you say to my brother?
Yep. And that's how it should be.
Oh,
right?
I thought I was getting involved.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot
Exactly. And that's how it should be.
We have veterans and stuff like that too that they're not so fortunate to have family of their own and things like that. So Bogie always had this saying about there's guys that want it and there's guys that need it.
Yeah.
You know, and so we have both. You know.
Yes.
And I always felt myself I'm one of the guys that I needed it and wanted it too.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know I needed it till I
Till you
got
had it.
here.
Yeah.
You know, and it does, man. It's something that you really can't buy with money. I mean, It's not the most important part.
You can't buy your way
You
in,
know,
man.
you can't buy your
No.
way in. We don't
You
care
bring me
what.
all the good bourbon in the world.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Don't get you
They
in.
tried.
Yeah.
But we
They
won't
tried.
turn it
drink
down. We will not turn it
We
down.
won't turn it down, but
For the
yeah,
record.
it won't get you in. You know,
Right.
so.
But he's right. You know, it's and as you said, I've said all along, some guys need it and some guys want it.
Yeah.
I'm not a veteran. I want it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I'm here. That's why I put the time in. I want it. It seems that the veterans are the guys that need it. They need that home. They need a place. And whether you need it or you want it, you're here for a reason.
Yeah.
There's the only two reasons you're here. You want it or
Yeah,
you need it.
The veterans are walking away from something where they have had that through basic, through boot,
Yes.
whatever they go
Yep.
through
Right.
through their service, and then
Yeah.
they get out and they're looking for it. And
Yes.
a lot of MCs provide that. That's why MCs were started.
What
right?
started
So-
all these MCs
Yeah.
years
Yep.
ago, people coming back from World War
Yeah.
I, World War II,
Yeah, and-
looking for that excitement,
That
looking for
brotherhood
that,
and excitement,
adrenaline
yes.
rush,
Yep.
looking for that brotherhood. That's what started all this shit. That's exactly what started all this shit. That's why we're here today.
Yep, for sure.
My brother ran hard, you know, back in the late 60s, early 70s. And being 10 years younger than him, I could watch him. He's 18, I'm 8.
Yeah.
You know, he's 20, I'm 10. And I'm like, holy fuck. You know, holy fuck, yeah, I'm going to be part of that shit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he kept pushing me away, pushing me away, pushing me away. And one of the reasons, I guess, because where we're at as LE and doing what we're doing is because of him. He's passed now. But I could have took that path, you know, where he was. The original 10 guys here back, I don't know, 14, 15 years ago, we could have took that path. Each one of those guys that jumped on board with me in the beginning, they were neck deep in highwaymen. They were neck deep in the coffins. They were here, they were there. And then you realize, I got a fucking family.
Yeah.
I have kids, you know, I got a wife and I got a job. And we came here, and that's what took us in the direction we're in. And I'll give it to my brother who's passed, is because of him, we're where we're at. Because we took the right path.
Yeah.
It's not when you're going to go to jail, or if you're going to jail, it's when.
When and how long?
Here it's like, we're doing the
Yeah.
good things. And he kind of got on me when I wore my first patch. He's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? I told you. And I'm like, this is different. He goes, none of it's different. None of it is different. It's all the fucking same. I'm like, no, this is different. And once he got a handle on what we were doing, he goes, you're doing good things, brother.
Right on.
You're doing good
And that
things.
meant a bunch, didn't it?
And I will say, he's dead, and I carry his patches today. I own his patches.
Nice.
So that's a very big honor to own them.
Yeah.
I'll show them to you one day.
Okay.
They're not like how they're sewed today. They're way different.
Old
dude.
school, yeah.
They're stitched on by hand.
Oh.
Just a really cool thing to hold in your hand and look at and go, holy fuck, that's the history of this
OG
fucking
stuff, yeah.
that's OG shit.
Let's do that shot to your brother.
Yeah, to my brother Dennis.
got water.
They call him Humphrey. Yeah.
All right.
To use.
All right, sitting there with nothing on. Since you're such a slacker.
Hey, I want to make sure you're going to be able to drive home. with
I know,
that
right?
water, though.
I tell you, man, my last drink was real expensive.
Mix them out and do
bet it
it.
was.
My last drink I had over a year and a half ago was expensive.
When I started out in the MC world, they said, I probated like everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, so you're going to probate here. I did it. He did it.
Yeah.
He did it.
Yeah.
He did it. You know.
I'm about to do it.
Yeah, he's about to do it. It's not something. It's easier for younger guys, I think. The older guys, it's
Yeah.
like, God damn it. You know, I've been through this bullshit, and I really don't want to do it. It's not that goddamn hard, man. Just show your commitment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Show you that you're committed to us, and you're gonna, for a few months or so, you know, 6, 7, 8 months, whatever it is, you're gonna eventually come on board.
Yeah.
So you mean I don't have to get naked and try to?
Oh, no, we're not-
We didn't say that.
Make you do
That's
that
the thing with
anyway.
us is,
You don't have to, but I mean, you don't have to be in the club.
Well,
either,
we'll
right?
we'll put it this way, okay? You're getting to know us pretty well, okay?
Yeah.
We would never make you do something that we wouldn't do
wouldn't do.
ourselves. So would we do that?
I probated with
Oh
different
boy.
clubs.
Oh boy.
I've only been around for 2 months, so I
I
gotta still
probated
figure
with a
that one
club
out.
that treated me like shit.
I've
I was treated like shit. You know, I was treated like a second-class citizen. And I'm a grown-ass fucking man.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect me.
Yep.
But I put up with it. I put up with it. I put up with it. But then I said to myself, I look at it like you and I go, you know what, motherfucker? I'm going to be patched here pretty soon.
Yeah.
And then me and you are going to go face to face.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna
It
revisit
doesn't
this.
make sense.
You don't want that
It doesn't make
animosity
sense.
to
You
just
treat a
run.
man with
Yeah,
respect.
Yep.
If he's here with his wife, give him a minute. give him a break. Let him sit with his wife for a minute.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
his kids. You know, don't embarrass him in public. We're grown fucking men.
Yeah, he fucks
And-
up. You know, go have a conversation
Well,
in the
that's-
back. You don't got to embarrass
That's
him.
where I am. My
They
brother's
fucked me
keeper
up.
comes
They-
in. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They were
Yes.
constantly fucking with me, and I said, I will never do that. I will never treat a man like they treated me. And I got through it, and have we not?
No.
We've never treated a man like that.
No.
You're always treated with respect.
Yeah,
Good.
good.
Well, you're gonna do your job. You're gonna mop some floors. You're gonna
Yeah.
hustle, and you're gonna run to get some beers.
You're gonna work your
Shit like
ass
that.
off,
Yeah.
You know,
but it's gonna be good, and you'll be
Yeah.
respected.
You're gonna be
and you're gonna work,
respected.
but you're gonna work your ass off.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna have two people in your
Grown
fucking
ass
club,
fuck.
Yeah,
right?
we want to,
Yeah.
you know, we want to see commitment. We want to
Yeah.
see respect.
Yep.
So we got some new guys here, guys. So
Yep.
we got Big John. He's an honorary member, and we can go into what all that
Yep.
means in a little bit.
And
We got Gary from
From-
Victory Gym,
Victory Gym.
one of our good supporters
Victory
that we
Gym.
do a lot of stuff with. If you're a veteran and you like to work out, get a hold of this
Victory
man.
Gym's your spot.
And if you're not, you're welcome there.
Yeah, that's right.
And hang around. Nick is still here, but he's off
Hanging
in the
around
corner.
this side of the table.
So
He's moved chairs.
Yep,
He's moved
yep.
chairs.
So what's an honorary member? Let us.
Honorary is when this man right here comes to my house when you're down in a bad place, invites you up to the Shield Souls.
Okay.
And basically, I have a new family now because of
Yes.
the Shield Souls.
Awesome, man.
I've lost everybody, and I was in a really bad place when my daughter passed. And this man brought me to this club,
Yep.
and it has just saved me, and it's meant the world to me. I met another new friend here, the Victoria Gyms. It's just been wonderful. Southwest, and everybody here, and the charity work we do for the community just gets me in tears sometimes.
Good, man. And that's what it's all about. Give back.
I was a baby of the family, and now I have a whole new family.
Yeah, yeah.
And
for
these
sure.
guys, especially this guy I've known since 7 years old, he was the one that knocked on my door when I was in a bad place.
So you know,
And
there's,
I'm happy now. I
Yeah.
have a new
Honoraries-
family.
Honoraries are people that don't ride or can't ride for whatever
Yeah.
reason, and but
They-
they have a place in our home.
They contribute so much to our club. We only allow a certain number
of honorary.
of honoraries, and you know that's on us.
You have to earn it.
But yeah, you do got to earn it, and they don't go through a probate period or nothing.
They hang around.
But
until
they
we finally
they
go.
hang around
Them motherfuckers
longer,
come home.
much
Yeah.
longer than a probate period,
Yeah.
anyways. And to earn that honorary patch, you know, yeah, maybe you can't ride, whether you too old, disabled, don't know how, whatever the reason. But if you're up here putting your time in and busting ass and helping us, and you're acting just like another brother, the guys who earn it, they become
We
honorary.
had a
And
brother-
I volunteered for every event.
Yeah.
Good.
And it felt so good helping the community. And then when the community jumps in that ain't patched, it just makes you it just makes you
Yeah.
have such good vibes about people. There's a lot of good in the world.
Yeah.
And it starts right here at Shield Souls.
Feels good to do good too, right?
Oh, it feels
Fuck yeah.
wonderful.
So-
It makes you feel so good.
Also,
You know,
just
that's
just to
what
throw in,
That's what this whole country really needs is a lot more good.
Yeah.
I mean, everything has just gone sideways over the past year.
Have you ever seen
so-
anything but
That's why
good
you're
up
here, brother.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
That's why you're here.
exactly.
I mean,
One person at a time.
I don't even see an argument up here ever.
now
We don't.
let me.
You came in a little late.
Early.
I'm-
Him and I are arguing, all of a sudden you say something, I go,
Yeah.
fuck you say?
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck you say to him?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
2 minutes ago I was mad at him.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it just meant the world to me, especially when they called me up on stage one day and patched me in because I did not expect it.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
You know, and he's the one that
Congrats,
told
man.
me.
Good for you.
They all told me, no, you're a little too old to learn how to ride now, and everything. But I'm still thinking about it.
There you go.
We had
Heck
a brother that,
He
I'll leave nameless, and he came to us, he's a solid fucker, you know, I know him a long time, and he wanted in. So, all right, well, here's how you get in, but can you ride? Because I know he rode before, because we were together as children,
Yeah.
you know, I know he rides. And he goes, well, he was military. I had this and that problem, you know, in the military, broke my back, this and broke my neck, whatever it was. Let's go see your doctor. So he goes to see his doctor, and his doctor says, you can ride, but if you ever fall down, but there's always a chance of it, if you ever fall down, you never walk again. You're done. So he comes to me and he goes, and again, I'll leave him nameless.
I know
He
who you're
said,
talking about.
He says, doctor said this. but I'm gonna go ahead and get a bike. I go, no, you're not.
Yeah.
I've known you since we were kids. And if you fall down and something happens to you, that blood is on my hands.
Yeah, yeah.
And that blood will not be on my hands. You'll be an honorary member of this club. You don't have to ride.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. If something happened to him,
Well, it speaks volumes about you right there.
I could
Some
not
people
live
be
with
like,
it.
hey, you can't ride, you're not fucking in.
I could not live with it if something happened to him.
I mean, don't get us wrong. You know, we have a requirement to be able to ride to
Yes.
be a full patch member. We don't just let anybody
Be
in
honorary,
that is not riding.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, they are
Yeah.
close people to us, and
Yeah.
they have proved their dedication to the club in other ways. That
Yes.
it's like, you know what,
Big
just because
job.
you don't ride,
IT.
that shouldn't stop you to be part of our
Yeah.
family.
Yeah. That's
cool.
Okay, but if we get some, Joe Smo off the road that we have no idea who he is, and he doesn't ride, and he
Right.
comes up saying that he wants to be able to be a part of our club, sorry, buddy, you can't be a part of the club. But like if
We're not selling patches.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
We're
right.
not selling.
Well, it was a couple of years. I
You're
I never
earning it.
imagined. It was a couple of years.
Yeah.
And like I said, all of a sudden, I'm sitting here on, I think it was a Friday or Saturday night, band night, and they called me up on stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I had no idea. A couple of years it had. But I was there on every event.
We talk
helped
about
out
it a
on
lot
everything.
when
And
we're going to honor somebody.
Yeah, church and
And
stuff.
you
Yeah.
gotta have a reason not to be able to ride.
Yeah.
When my brother tells me, doctor said I can ride, but if I fall down, I'm probably gonna be paralyzed. Fuck you. You ain't putting that blood on my
Yeah,
hands.
yeah.
No
Amen.
way. No way.
Well, the thing is, a lot of these guys in these situations, they got so much to give just because, for whatever reason, they
Yeah.
can't actually ride a motorcycle. No, they can still be a brother.
Right.
You just gotta earn it.
Yeah.
Yep.
A different path to patch.
well, that's why I
Hey,
pick,
hey,
pick
we
up
all
your
have
magazine
different
all the
paths in
time
life,
now.
right?
Yeah.
So,
Reading all the stories in
We're
there.
kinda
and,
wondering where you been.
What's that?
We're kinda wondering where you been.
Oh man.
it was a little bit of a hiatus since last time we seen
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I've been all over the state and back, man. 6 ways to
I
Sunday.
was
Live on
thinking-
Facebook.
What's
Yeah.
that?
We're live on
We're live on Facebook.
Hey,
again.
welcome
All
back,
right.
Facebook.
Hey, Facebook, we're
I was
back
thinking you kinda
again.
didn't like us no more.
Yeah. Well, I'm just
I'm
kidding.
like, I still like him, but he's kind of a dick, I guess.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's to you,
He
brother.
comes because we kept giving him
Always
free
good to
Coke.
respect.
Sorry.
Soda pop.
Yeah, soda pop. No.
Yeah, I had to
no,
pay
just
for the
kidding,
other
just
stuff.
Oh.
I'm gonna go back to Mike with we have
hi.
a regular Indian Mike here. He has a list of the regular events.
Regular Indian Mike.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you,
Oh,
Gary?
yeah, there's one in every crowd.
God
One in
damn
every
it,
crowd.
Gary.
He's
We're
at the movie.
live.
He's at the
Always
movie
a new
theater.
guy.
That shit at the movie
Always
theater
a new
too. He's
guy.
that guy.
I didn't know we had to tell the
God
kids
damn
to
it, Gary.
silence their phones.
So let's
We'll have a
talk
chat
about,
later.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there's another few months of probate. So they have a ton of regular events if you want to come up and just check out the clubhouse that are open to the public.
Absolutely.
That are charitable events, and they have their big one coming up
Pig roast.
Yep.
in September.
Yep. So,
We'll let Mike talk about.
yeah, we're gonna start with the regular events before we get on to the
Pig roast is
big
a
one.
3-day event.
Oh boy.
We're doing the regular stuff first,
All
dude.
right, go ahead, brother. My bad. I got ahead of myself.
All right, so year round, guys, we have certain events that are going on year round. Whether there is 6 inches of snow in that parking lot or it's bright and sunny, it does not matter. So all year long, to start with, every single Tuesday through winter, this will never change. We have bike night. Not only is it bike night, it's open jam night. So if you don't ride a bike,
2 wheels before.
yeah, come on up. If you can sing, if you can play the guitar, if you can bass, drums, we have a plug and play setup. Okay, so you can bring your guitar, plug in, play. Bring a bass, plug in. You're a drummer.
They even let me play.
we
I
have-
suck.
Yeah, we do let them play. Anyways, so we get a lot of individual artists and bands that come up on Tuesday nights, and this is, you can come up for a bike night or you can come up and jam. Summertime, usually it's a little more of everyone just riding around having a good time. Wintertime, we get a lot of artists in that want to jam, and but year round, every single Tuesday, 6 p.m. we open up. Everybody wonder our address, 21038 Middle Belt Road. We're right on the corner of Middle Belt and King in New Boston,
miss us.
Michigan.
Not Romulus.
Yeah, not Romulus, no matter how much our friend tells you. So, yep. And besides those, on a regular basis, we might switch out between having a band night and a steak and chicken night. So keep up with us on Facebook, and we actually just got a TikTok going too. So look at our Facebook page. We have a link for our TikTok. You can get us on TikTok as well, which will have everything being announced as well. But second Friday, third Saturday, every single month we have an event. Almost always, if we don't, it's usually announced, but almost year round we have a band, both those nights, or at least a steak and chicken night. Or something else to entertain you guys. So those are the things that go on year round. Hey, that's what probate's for, right?
Yeah, what's that about probates?
Probate's for probates.
Yeah.
They can
Entertain our
going
people.
up telephone
Yeah.
poles, right?
Yeah.
Like a goddamn circus. Around.
Yeah. Always something
Exactly.
going on.
That's why I went dun 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 dun.
So let's go with the big one, man. The 3-day event that
Yeah.
Bogie alluded to.
That's
Well-
a good one.
So
Put
we
your
have.
camper in the parking lot and hang out.
Yeah.
Please contact us ahead of time if you actually want your camper here. I mean, we're not kidding. We're like, you get a hold of us, we got the room. We'll put you up in a camper, but just let us know first. So the weekend of September 14th, we have our now second annual pig roast. You talking shit?
No,
No,
not at all.
no.
No,
Continue on.
Okay.
Go on, my
Need another
my
shot.
bad, baby.
You need another shot. So just so everybody is aware, it's like a pig roast weekend, but there's only pig being served on Saturday.
Yes.
Okay, so this is our second annual. There was some confusion last year, but so Friday we are having a band playing. Bonnie and the Working Girls
Okay.
is playing Friday night. We're gonna start cooking our pig on Friday. Everybody is welcome, and we're gonna have some drinks. We're gonna cook a pig, and we're gonna watch some great music. Saturday is what you really don't want to miss. Saturday is the big fucking day. It's a big list. Give me a sec.
It's a 3-day party for sure.
Yeah.
Every year it's been a 3-day party. We started, like I said, on Thursday. We'll be here on Thursday, just kind of setting up.
Yeah, you gotta
It's a
get-
bit of a party.
Hey, and if you show up
Friday-
and you want to buy some drinks,
Yeah.
we won't turn you down.
Friday we got a band, and it's a bit of a party. Saturday's the party.
Yep.
Yeah, I
And
can.
then Sunday we eat breakfast and go home.
It's our cleanup day on Sunday, so we'll be up here Sunday. We're gonna do a breakfast. We're gonna have some good farm fresh eggs from my farm personally.
Right
so
on.
What?
yeah, and anybody that knows.
We're talking brown eggs.
He's been laying them for weeks.
My old lady Cherokee loves her chickens. She takes care of them great, and she's gonna
Mike
bring up
lives
a
on
bunch.
a farm.
Yeah, should have been Farmer Mike, I think. But.
Farmer Mike.
Anyway, so yeah, Sunday's the cleanup day. If anybody wants to come up, we're gonna have some breakfast.
Breakfast.
We're gonna, we're not gonna make the public cleanup, but if you want to give us a hand, we're not gonna turn it
Not gonna
down
say no.
either.
Let me blast through the
Well,
list.
it's a cool 3-day party, man. We've been doing it for a lot of years. and
But like we keep kind of weaseling around now, so Saturday is the day.
Yeah.
This is the day you definitely don't want to miss. You want to go through it?
Yeah, I'll go through it.
Yeah,
so
go ahead, man.
there's a game room, bounce house, photographer. I'm assuming Shrek and
It's actually me and Anthony Kaiser photography here. but
Okay.
photography.
right on. Mechanical bowl, which is, how can that not be fun, right? Yeah. Bike wash.
Bring your insurance card.
Yeah. Sign these waivers.
try to throw me off. Try to throw me off that ball.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna
Three ball and cornhole tournaments. 3 ball's always fun.
Ain't happening.
Cornhole. I'm not the best at cornhole,
You should
but.
ride that motherfucker all the time.
And then pinstriper. tattoo artist, a masseuse, and more. There's a masseuse out there now, same one that's going to be here for that.
I'm
No,
not sure.
no,
Okay.
it's a different masseuse.
Okay, with
Wait, there's a masseuse out there?
Yeah, there's a masseuse out
All
there.
right, I'll
now.
see you guys later.
It is a happy ending, dude.
yeah,
Tough day at the gym.
Yeah, always, always.
yeah. Then the music from at noon from Joey Boys, and at 6 p.m. from Cody Boggs Band.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, if anybody's ever, if you're from the Downriver area, especially, I'm sure you've heard of Cody Boggs Band, and if you haven't, you definitely got to look them up because they are like the local country band.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if you like country music, like these guys kick ass.
Yeah, I would promote that because I think a lot of times people think when they think of this place they think like hard rock bands all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you guys promote that country band.
Yeah.
You open yourself up to a whole new audience right there.
Well, for a lot of you guys that are new to watching us and learning about the Shielded Souls, is we do our average band is probably like a classic rock to somewhat new age rock, but more of the classics. And then we have some really hard rock style bands come in here and there, and then we have some country bands here and there. So we try to give a little bit for everybody.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We'll also have the Seeger band coming, the tribute band.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Fire Lake.
Oh,
yeah,
Fire Lake.
Lake, the Bob Seger tribute band. They play
Tribute
here all the
bands are really
time.
hot right now.
Yes.
They are super hot right now.
We're talking about having more of the tribute
Yeah.
bands up here, so
Crazy
it's
Babies.
something you gotta look at Facebook
They're
and
fun.
everything.
I couldn't believe how much that guy sounded exactly. I looked like him, sounded like I was like,
The Bobby Seger guy.
oh no,
No,
they
Crazy
Crazy.
Babies.
Oh, yeah. by-
Who just I think they just changed their name to
Boy.
Ozzy
Yeah.
Reborn.
Yeah.
They played last night at the I think in the Lincoln Park
Yeah.
Street Days.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they're gonna
Another
be
big
back.
band around the Downriver area that if you haven't seen, definitely you guys
So
gotta
I
get out
don't
there and
want
see
to
them.
promote my own family shit, but
I know.
But your
I'm,
grandson's
He's got a
No,
superstar in his
definitely. This is
family.
November
huge.
7th, we have a young man coming in from L.A. He's 8 years old,
Very young
and
man.
he plays with adults. He's in an adult band. He tours with an adult
wow.
band.
Some of you
That's my
who
grandson.
Rider B.
Some of you who follow us on
Yeah.
a regular basis,
And
he
he's gonna
played
come
here
in.
roughly a year ago
Yeah,
last
I
year.
remember that. I
Yeah,
remember
he's
when that
coming
was
in
happening.
November 7th. We're going to sell 250 tickets at $20 a piece, and that's it. We're sold out.
Okay.
And this place will sell out
Yeah.
when he shows up in town. And again, and not to promote my grandson.
No, absolutely promote, man.
But
He's a badass. He
gonna
deserves
fill
it.
this fucking house.
I've watched this stuff, man.
Anybody
He's,
that has not heard of him at all, Rider B.
I'll put a link.
He's been on Rachel Ray on her Good Morning show and everything, and like,
He's played.
He's good. He's
dude
good.
is young. He's a badass. He's a professional.
He's played every club up and down the Sunset Strip. You know, he's Viper Room,
Yeah.
Whiskey a Go Go,
Oh, wow.
Rainbow Room. He's played them all at 8 years old, and again, I'm not bragging because he's my grandson, but the kid is a savant. I
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
you call it.
Yeah.
So he'll be on November
here.
7th. Tickets are going to sell out. There's
Yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah.
We're going to be sold out, and they're $20 a ticket. So if you want to get your tickets, get them now because you're going to sell out.
Yeah.
Back
Look for
to the
more
pig
for
roast.
this. Yeah, for the pig roast. Is it $20 for the whole weekend? Is
Yes.
it? Because it says $20 for the band and food, band or
That's
food.
Saturday.
Okay, $20 for Saturday.
Yeah.
Do you have like a 3-day pass?
50.
Okay.
50 gets you the 3-day pass.
Okay. And that would include food and music and
Yep, music, all the things.
Cash
we're
bar.
doing. Yep.
So great. Thanks you guys for coming on, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Anything else? Forgetting? Sure. Rowley?
Love you, brother.
Yeah, you too, man. Thanks for having me back. Thanks for finally inviting me back.
Where the fuck you been?
Yeah.
He got mad at us,
Welcome
I
with
thought.
that invite when you have the open invite, motherfucker.
He was mad at us for a minute.
There were no, to my defense, there was times that I was in the area and I'm like, hey, you guys got anything going on? And he's like, it was always like, no.
He actually, yeah, for the record, he gets a hold of me pretty often, wondering, hey, I'm in the area, you got something going on?
Yeah.
Every time it's when we're on our down
It's
weekend.
like a Monday.
And we're, no, it's a weekend, but it's like we have, so it's like we
At
mentioned
noon.
earlier, the second,
Thank you.
second Friday, third Saturdays are our big event
Well, I'll see you
weekends.
guys on
So
Tuesday.
usually, first weekend, last weekend
got
of the month,
doctors
we
in
don't
the
do
morning.
anything.
Awesome.
Motherfucker always gets a hold of me then.
Yeah. So glad we finally hooked it back up.
Yeah, thank you. It was
yep.
a good show. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming on,
Thanks
guys.
for promoting us, and just remember for, you know.
Hang around,
for those
Nick,
who
you got
don't
anything to say?
Hang around,
Like I
Nick.
said, thanks
Okay,
to
there you
Shield
go.
and Souls for letting me be a part of this. This has been really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah,
man.
and for those that don't,
Another
for those
thing.
that don't know, you know, Victory's free for
Um,
veterans and first
all I
responders.
did
We
was
got
make a
PTSD
post,
meetings
like,
every
after
Wednesday at
last
7 o'clock.
church.
And I will see you up at Big.
3897 4th Street.
And
Okay.
if we ever can fork out the cash.
All
to
right,
get
guys.
back,
Thanks.
he's
Until
our
next time.
contact.
Thanks a lot.